So guys, this is me, and today in this video we are going to talk about what is API and how to use it. So first we are going to see what is an API. So here I have used a very simple definition to explain it. A function that an app or program used to communicate with another app or program. So when a program communicates with another program, it is called an API. So here they are not directly communicating. For example, if we have to tell something to our dad, so then they first tell to our mom, and our mom tells to dad. So your mom is an API, and you is a first program, and your dad is a second program, and mom is trying to communicate between you and that dad. So mom is an API, you are the client, and your dad is a server. So it is simply called an API. So now let's check it how to use an API in JavaScript or web development. So first we will be opening a website which is called rapidapi.com. Here we will sign in to get a free API or a premium API as per your need. So we are using a free API for today to check whether how it works. So now we will be using normal weather API, free weather API. So let's check. Here are premium APIs, and here we will get weather by AP Ninja, which is free. I have used it before, so I know which is free and which is premium. So here first we will check out where we are going to use API. This again we are using in JavaScript. We will select JavaScript, and inside it we will select fetch. If you want jQuery, then you can select jQuery. Now we will be using pure JavaScript, so we will be copying his code, and now we don't have any user from, we will close it. Now we will open our code editor. We will make one index.html file. We will link it with CSS and JavaScript file, index.js and index.css. Now we will put that code in index.javascript. So here is xapit API key, which will be randomly given to you, and which is a very rare key, and this is a rapid API host. And now we will going to be fetch this code which will be given. Now we don't have to learn all this thing because it is already given to us with the API. But as for normal, this is a fetch and this is option, this is a response, so that we will get a response in JavaScript in our console. First it converts that output in JSON file, and then it gives response in our console. If any error is found, then this console.error is shown in our console. So first we will put this response in a small bracket, and here a curly bracket. So we will be using here. So now here city is equal to settle is written. We will be using any city which we want to check the weather of it. Yeah, we will be using London here, and for now we will be putting here H1, for example London. And we are not going to style it much because we are only just learning how to use an API, not CSS. So first we will font size 150, so we will take it 200 px, and margin left 50%. So let's open it with live server. You can get this extension in your extension in VS Code. We will open it in live server in a Chrome, so it will be showing London here. So okay, now let's keep it as 40% margin left. And now in index.html we are going to make two paragraphs for now with ID. Let's take it as temperature 1, and paragraph 2 we will take it as a humidity, so 1, and we'll be using third paragraph, a blank paragraph we are using. So here we will be using for example feels like. So we'll be fetching all the three datas of these in our console. So let's check it whether London's temperature come into a console or not. So here it is an object. Inside the object we can see London temperature, which is 5 degrees Celsius, maximum temperature 6 and minimum temperature 4. Humidity will be. Now let's talk about how to put this data from console to in HTML page. So what it is, the data is in object form, so we will be using dot. Here we will be fetching this, we have fetched from server. Now we will be putting this output into our HTML page, such as humidity and temperature here and fields. Like these three data we are going to add it here at an HTML page. So now we will be using index.js console.log.response. So now let's simply look into it. First we have to add a ID, which is the temperature one, ID of first paragraph. Now we have to put it dot and inner HTML, and is equal to, we are getting a response from response, and inner HTML is constant here, and is first is temperature one is ID, where you have to put that output, and here last comes it, we are using dot because the data in the here is given as object, so we will be using dot and temp. So now why we are using temp, because here in console here it is given temp, so object, so response dot temp. Now let's check it here. We are not getting output. Why? Temperature dot even temperature one HTML, temperature one inner dot HTML response dot temp. So we should get output. Yeah, we are getting output, but here it's very small, so we will be putting it there at the between index.html. In index.js we will simply put it here something to temperature is equal to, and we will plus this, so we will get here temperature, London temperature is equal to 5. So as the now we will copy it same as down and down. So here we will add humidity paragraph ID one, and here fields like ID. So here response dot humidity as it is in console, and here response dot fields like. So here we and it's loading, I think so. Yeah, so you can see here in console as well as we are getting the same data in console and in HTML page. The temperature is 5 degree, humidity is 76%, and feels like 0 degree. So you can add a style which you want, and you can also take an input from user to fetch data from API. So to take the input we are going to use, so in the next, so we are going to use a variable. We will store the data from input in the variable in JavaScript, and we will here plus the variable and then take a response. So we will be look about it in the upcoming videos. So let's end this video here. So I hope so everyone has understand what is API and how can we use it. So thank you.